I had to pull Darrow away from Ferris so we could return to the lab. We arrived to find it hotter than a sauna in hell. Really? That hot? Oh, look! They made satellite telephone, I guess. Try to. Oh, we got mail or something. Is it she again, shining finger? No, Ferris. Oh, Ferris! Hi.
Nya. You're more perceptive than I thought, Nya. And I understand what's at stake, Nya. The Red Southern Crest will soon hatch, Nya. The time has come for Ferris to journey to the sanctuary and prepare for Nya. I can sing no more, Nya.
Will soon hatch? What are you talking about? Will you quit testing me with this mockery? Red. I see, so the holders of the original sin, those who like me were born of Prototype 13, have begun assembling Akiba, guided by the star that we alone can see. The time is right. Oh, hatch. What's hatch? Possible, you mean it's already awakened? It's 50 years earlier than I predicted. What does this mean? Yeah, which one? I mean, not perceptive. We're not gonna. I like this. Yeah, sure, it's 50. But maybe some time travel. So let's say the Southern Cross instead. The whole is of original sin. Send like me. I've committed the original sin. Have I? No. Yeah, I've eaten an apple. So I guess, technically, maybe? I don't know. And I wore clothes. So yeah. Okay, so the Sundale, I quickly then opened the window, letting a small breeze blow in. It won't be enough. Yeah, neither will it here. At the moment, it's very hot to begin with. I can't open the window because, well, I'm talking loudly here and there might be coming people outside whenever and sound can come in too. And because of some electrical thing with my roof lamp, I instead have to use the 2 lamps that's made for when I'm streaming that to light myself up, which produce very much heat. Yeah, it won't be enough just to open the window a little. I flip our fan to full power and place it on the table in front of me. I can't do that either, because then it would sound. God damn it, I really wish we had an air conditioner. Well, ours only make it hotter. Yeah. I turn on the computer. Oh, homepage. Brown tube. This is our PC for communal use among lab members. It still uses an old CRT monitor, so it looks ancient. But don't let its looks deceive you. Our computer, Whiz, Daru, scrounged up some parts and made some mods to it. Our computer. I made it as our computer, named Whiz, and then Daru? Our computer wizard, Daru, scrounged up some parts and made some mods to it. In any case, I don't spend much time on it. I mostly use it to update the Future Gadget Laboratory homepage, check my email, visit news site, and browse a channel. I wonder if the new title is still posting. I see that everyone would like to know more about my time machine. Yes, you know it's impossible to reproduce with current technology. Certain critical components won't exist until CERN invents them in 2034. Time period works by altering gravity. Basically, you can think of it as using the twin paradox, but that alone isn't enough to reverse time.
Still here, Feka. You're annoying, go away.
So your power is gravity control. Not bad, but still not enough for top tier power levels.
The twin paradox? Is that like the Rashami effect? That's just slowing time down, not reversing it.
He said it wasn't enough. Who gives a shit about the time machine? Give me stock prices. Oh, Chevy? It uses triple cylinder. Oh, that's me! Well, it uses triple cylinder and carry black holes, doesn't it? Just like you said 10 years ago, and your time machine is a 1970 Chevy. I know all of it.
Oh god, shut the fuck up, you distinctionist scam.
Up. It went further down. For some reason I thought it didn't. The twin paradox and the Charmer effect are different things. The time Chevy, lol, don't fight that, lol. A Chevy is an American car, right? I'd rather go to German with a BMW, lol. Yeah. By triple cylinders, are you referring to the tripler machine, lol? A triple cylinder would have to be 10 km in diameter, 1,000 km long, have mass equal to the sun and revolve 2,500 times per second to become a time machine, lol. How do you fit that onto a Chevy? Even if you could, that type of machine can travel farther back in time than the moment of its creation. Enough of your delusion, channel. It's not your blog, I want to hear from tighter. This is a surprise. Does this mean people of this age already know about my time machine? Did you really encounter me 10 years ago? If so, then that must have been on another world line. I, at least, have not gone to the year 2000. In any case, the important point is that the rotating black holes has the same effect as a tripler cylinder. You can learn more about Kerry black holes by studying the Penrose diagram or typeless calculation. My time machine works by generating a pair of Kerr black holes.
In Japanese, please.
Tater came 10 years ago? Sauce! What the fuck are Kerr black holes? Explain using boobies or overerotic one.
I pay 1,000 yen to ride your time machine. Not a yen more.
Sauce is who the sun delusions, lol. Real deal. Well, he didn't deny it. Lol.
All about two things. Crazy train, prepare for a train wreck. Kerr black hole time travel is theoretically impossible, but...
1. How do you get black holes to spin? Don't tell me you wait until you find one spinning naturally. That's ridiculous.
Well, he created a whole...
altogether, they say. So how would you make a black hole spin? I mean, it's a well basic of gravity. How? I mean, the source for the gravity, which we wouldn't from. 2. How do you pass through the singularity? There's no way a Chevy can withstand pressure. Whoa, why the short explanations, Jonna? You stupid, wanna die?
Still no stock prices. Crash!
This isn't an illusion. I know for a fact that Tighter posted 10 years ago. There's even a book about it. Search the used book source if you don't believe me. The Chevy has a gravity distortion unit. That's what he said 10 years ago. Yes, it does have. Yes, it does have a gravity distortion unit. My time machine is not perfect. It was built by a third party who reverse engineered CERN design. The gravity distortion unit is a little unstable. First, the unit produced a micro-singularity, then inject electrons to induce rapid rotation. This generates a local gravity sine wave. As the time machine presses through the singularity, the gravity distortion unit regulates the pressure to ensure safe passage. I'm not a specialist, so I cannot explain the mechanics any further. Let me just say that Kerr black holes can be manufactured. I assume everyone's aware of CERN's current experiments with black hole creation.
Well, shut the fuck up. Unstable? Sounds stay near us.
Oh fuck, Titus black hole are gonna swallow the earth.
He's not just a mass murderer, he's trying to wipe out the entire human race. Find its bearers before it's too late!
No. Kurigoam and Kamehameha. It's not that you won't explain, it's that you can't.
Lol.
How do you set the destination? The earth is constantly moving, or didn't you know that?
By the way, I propose the tighter equal
within theory, lol. Well, I set the destination with the VGL system, the variable gravity lock. It functions by reading the local gravity of the destination and locking the tipplers and wave onto that location. By locking onto Earth's gravity, it ensures that I don't end up floating in space. It uses 4 cesium clocks to make the calculations, so the margin of error is negligible.
Woody needs to shut up, lol. I never heard of any tighter from 10 years ago, lol.
So, the universe is deep in tighter shit. Well, the same information was in the tighter book. All you've done is post 10-year-old copy-paste. Anyone could do that. How do I know you're the real tighter? Yantan, Selma, my waifu. I recognize different opinions. I feel more and more disappointed. Still nothing concrete. Nice try, I guess, but I won't be fooled. Well, I shouldn't waste all day on that channel. Yeah, we have more important things to deal with. Namely, the phone wave, name subject to change. We haven't experienced with it since yesterday. It's high time. I figured out what's going on with that thing. Earlier, I asked Darrow to connect the phone wave to the computer. He finished setting it up yesterday, and now he's about to do the quick wire work in the development room. Hey, Darrow, what's with the X68000? I mean, it's a 20-year-old machine with specs lower than my cell phone. Oh.
It's cool. And it's also all we can afford, really.
So it's like the reason why some protagonists are odd-eyed even though they are Japanese.
Not getting you, bro.
It's cool.
If it's cool, then it's cool, yeah.
She relaxed. But
Anyway, there wasn't much of an option. That was the only PC we weren't using.
What about your new one?
No way. We don't know what could happen when it's connected to a crazy machine. It could kill the performance.
Selfish bastard. Besides, we made a phone wave together. It's our crazy machine.
Anyway, wait, did you do any research on the yellification?
Yeah, at the university this morning. Why would a banana yellify? What kind of science are we dealing with here? It's getting rotten? Like it's aging very quickly, maybe? I don't know. But why would the chicken then get more frozen? I examined a sample under a microscope and found it was shredded at the molecular level.
Shredded?
It's not a mere phase transition. The bananas became something entirely different.
Hey, could it have rotted? Nah. There's no way 2 minutes in the microwave could do that.
Then I remember about the fractal structures.
The Menger spoon thing.
I feel like maybe I should go in through the help tips here we have. You can check the... Is it this? Where all the different words... But then on the other hand, it's way too much. All of it. Yeah, it looked like something drilled holes into the banana. An infinite number of holes in a fractal pattern right down to the nano level.
Whoa, what could do something like that?
Well, apparently our machine, the phone wave. Name subject to change. I have one hypothesis, adding a dramatic pause to build tension. There are gulps waiting for me to continue. It's the result of the microwave's electromagnetic waves.
What does that mean?
If my guess is correct, then our phone wave has the potential to become a weapon of unprecedented destructive power. One that could change the face of war as we know it. I twist my lips into a maniacal grin. And then I whip out my phone, and put it to my ears. It's me. We're proceeding to stage 2 of the plan. Soon they will learn that the ultimate day is near. All shall be as Stein wills. Resistance is futile. Oh, say congru.
Quit talking to your imagination. I'm done with the wiring.
I want to explain that it's not imaginary, but revealing the identity of my contact would be a betrayal. The last thing I need is another enemy, especially one whose power and cunning rivals that of the organization. The phone wave is now an indescribable Indecipherable.
Learn to read, Alyssa. Can you read? No, I can't.
Mess of wires. All we did was hook it up to a computer, yet it turned out like something MacGyver would put together. Now we can access the microwave's terminal mode and see exactly what's going on in its computer brain.
Well, what's next?
We have bananas. Only one. Use only one. Just before I left my queen in Plaza and Niam by the power of two, Mayuri asked me to buy some bananas. With her money. Oh! I got mail! What? No, she's too nice for her own good. Maybe she didn't even consider what would happen. She knows that if I buy bananas, I'm going to experiment on them. See, it does it! Can I do it now? Okay, I couldn't do it in the flashback. And so I put the entire bunch of bananas into the phone wave. Really? All of it. Paris!
Nya. The holders of New Jersey, also known as the prophets, Nya. Among them is the girl known as the fallen angel, Nya, who accepted chaos, Nya. I attached a picture of her face, I remember it well, Nya. And before I forget, looking at the picture without protection, we cast divine eyes, Nya, to activate the original sin, Nya. Excitation. Or you know, so excitation, mod 666, compulsion receptor release, which will annihilate you at the subatomic level, so be careful,
Ferris. You're wonderful. You and me write a book together, maybe something? I don't know. So, yep, the entire banana.
Macy is gonna cry if you use the model, right? Wasn't it her money?
She donated the money to our research effort, after all.
You don't have to use the whole thing. One is enough. One.
Daru retrieves the bananas, peels one from the bunch and stick it back inside the phone wave. Well, we'll never reshape the fabric of society as long as money dictates the limit of our science.
You're the only one who wants to reshape society, Walkerin.
He lost all enthusiasm the second we got back to the lab. What a fickle man. You know, maybe you should invite Farin, and then you would have his enthusiasm, and then you could maybe make your weapon of mass destruction. You need to think long game here. Need to give the otaku something to follow. No? And they follow Mo and Ferris.
Come on, start the time already.
Right, now where did I put my phone? Phone. Ring, 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 ring. Banana phone. Right, now where did I put my phone? So, open address book we call phone wave.
Go.
Calling? Voice only. Call complete. Any timer? No? Instant access.
Hello. This is the phone wave. Name subject to change.
The Meiji guidance system.
You can operate the timer from this menu. After pushing the number button,
place enter heating in second. In hindsight, we should have made the Meiji guidance skippable. Having to wait each time is quite annoying. 60 for 1, for 2 minutes, 120. It's finally over. Okay, entering 120 number. Can I? Crap! I messed up. No, let's start up. Real. Ignore the guidance and enter 120. No. Yeah, I want to just double the time and see what happened. Alright, number. Complete. The turntable inside the phone wave begins to spin backwards. 2 minutes sure is long. It doesn't actually have to be 2 minutes. Mayuri had a timer set to 2 minutes when she first discovered the freezing function, or whatever it is, so we're just reproducing that. Naturally, we have experience with 60 seconds and 180 seconds too. If we set it shorter, the freezing only goes halfway, if at all. Conversely, setting it longer increases the effect.
You know, if the mercury emissions are doing it, then shouldn't our cells be getting yellowified too?
While still looking bored, Darrow finally gets into the discussion at hand. Well, have you ever nuked yourself inside a phone wave?
What? I can't even fit in there, you know. Anyway, what's your source on electromagnetic waves?
If you must know, it's my mad scientist intuition!
Oh, so no effect at all.
Edison once said, without 1% inspiration, 99% of perspiration is wasted, so inventors of the world, be inspired. End quote.
It doesn't sound like... wasn't it genius is 1% inspiration, 99% perspiration?
Sorry to disappoint, but in recent years it's become common knowledge that that is a misquote.
Edison said that. Be inspired.
Yes, be inspired, he said.
Really, didn't he just make everything? He didn't need to be inspired. He was an inventor because he invented us. The same way you need to be a writer, you can't just be, I am inspired today, so I'll write this chapter. No, you need to write every day. All the time, if you want to be a writer, which is why I couldn't do it, okay? I don't know if that was exactly what he said, but I'm sure it was something along those lines. At least, that's what the wiki said.
Therefore, as a genius mad scientist, I am always
The phone wave rings.
This is just going to yellowify the banana like usual, isn't it? We need a new experiment. It feels like I wasted 120 seconds on nothing.
Well, weren't we able to see what happened exactly in the computer, no?